Alex from TheMoronOnline here to do my second internet video. So, this one is one of the subjects that has pissed me off so much for as long as I can remember, and that's religion. Now I just want to say before I start this video that this is completely my own opinion. You don't really... I would say you don't have the right to get pissed off, but no, you do. You obviously have the right, but there's really no need. It's just my opinion. This is... yeah. If you get annoyed, fuck off. You don't have to watch the video. Anyway, I'm getting off track. I'm an atheist. Massively so. I am completely... almost... yeah, I'm anti-theist. I really resent the... I almost resent the idea of God, or a deity of some sort. Here's a fun fact for you just before we start. If you think about it, Christians, Hindus, whatever, they're almost as atheistic as I am. Over history, there have been around 2,800, I think, catalogued like spiritual beings that could be considered deities. They don't believe in 2,799, I don't believe in 2,800. They're almost as atheistic as me, by one God that they do believe in. Or don't, whatever. But still, yeah. This has been sparked off recently by a few people asking me questions like, why don't you believe in God? Why don't you believe in the proof that's there? What proof? For one example, people say is, oh, well, Bible, that's written proof. Yeah, you should believe the Bible, that's written proof. It was written by the Holy Spirit. One, the Holy Spirit hasn't got a pen. And two, so if I, for example, took this book, does this proof that Alex Rider is real? Did all this really happen? Shall I start reading the Gospel of chapter 12? No. The Bible's not written proof. It's in my opinion, it's a set of moral guidelines written by a particularly religious man to do the most loving thing, which really isn't the most loving thing. It encourages slavery, puts down women, and bans homosexuality, which is one of the worst things is one of the worst things in my opinion. I'm getting off track. Yeah. So the idea of God to me is really irritating because if you read the Bible, God is the most egotistical, whimsical, cruel, vain, resentful, so yeah, being there is. So yeah, so one of the deadly sins set down by, as told by God, whatever, as told in some religious text I cannot remember. The two of the deadly sins, two of the deadly sins are envy and vanity. You shall not worship any false idol other than me, because that's not vain at all. That's not envious at all. That's like overly attached deity. I honestly, it amuses me so much, religion. It's constraints. You have to live your life by a certain set of rules in addition to the law of the country you live in. It's bollocks. Sorry. Yeah, a couple of people told me I'm going. Someone on my Ask a Fan page said, I think you go to the same church as me. I replied, I never went to church. He said, why not? I was brought up with an atheistic family. And they said, oh, you've been pressured into it all your life. Well, no, I haven't. It's making a judgment of me you don't know. It's just assuming. My parents are both atheistic, but they gave me a choice. I didn't have to follow. They would have accepted if I'd been Christian, Jewish, Muslim. That's like Buddhist Muslim. You can't eat thin people with that. I have no idea what I'm talking about, but no. Yeah. I could have chosen anything, but I took my own educated guess. I thought for myself. I didn't listen to what my Church of England school was trying to tell me, and God is real, loving and all that, because it's not. Because he's not. And yeah, I chose for myself. Being an atheist is my own personal view. So, what was I going to say next? Oh, yeah. God himself. I'm going to mainly focus on the Christianity here, because that's the religion I know best. And that's the only religion I've ever actually got any grief from, really. Yeah, God, he's a bit of a bastard, isn't he? You pray to him, nothing happens. See, if a religious person prays to someone, if a religious person puts their hands together and mumbles under their breath, they're praying. If I put my hands together and mumble to myself, I've got schizophrenia. It's complete. A lot of religious people believe they're operating under a completely different set of laws. You're not. Fuck off. You're a human being. You adhere to whatever anyone else thinks. But yeah, you pray to him, nothing happens. Except maybe he'll send down a tornado to kill some innocent little kids. Oh, that's one of my pet hates. So the story of Noah's Ark and the flood. He sent that flood to kill every evil being on the planet, who he created in his own image, because the only way man apparently got evil was eating from the tree of knowledge. So to get that curiosity in the first place to eat from it came from God, an almighty being who created everything out of nothing, and then needed one of Adam's ribs to create a woman. Great going there, God. But no, so God sent the flood to kill all the evil people in the world, such as the innocent babies that had never done anything wrong, all the innocent people in the world who had never done anything wrong. And don't say you're evil from birth, because you're not. It's a series of choices or decisions you make when you go through life. You're not born evil the same way as you're not born racist. You can't. Yeah, everyone's equal when you're a baby. Nothing. You don't know any better to be evil. So God's an innocent baby murderer. You ever thought that? Millions of people God has murdered, when in the Bible Satan killed 10. Somehow, for me, that logic doesn't really add up. So, I'm sorry if I'm offending anyone in this video, but I really don't care. This is my opinion, I'm entitled to it. And if anyone actually says you shouldn't be saying these things, respect our opinions, well, respect mine. I'm saying, if you get a right to say those things, I get a right to say them as well. Don't be hypocritical, it works both ways. So yeah, this brings me to my last point. The fundamentalists of the religion, who just go way too far. I know this is a massive, massive minority, but that just pisses me off. I mean, why? There's no need. There's no need to do anything like that. Sorry, there's no need to do anything like that. I sound like a school teacher. Don't blow up those people. Don't kill people with a different religion. No, why? Your religion preaches love and tolerance above everything else. So why are you killing people? Bloody fundamentalists. Bunch of twats. So yeah, this has been my insight today. I'm in quite a good mood now, that's cheered me up. Yeah, this has been my insight today. If you have any questions or anything, just put them onto my Ask-A-Fan, which is Alex_Meerkat. Put them on our Facebook page, on our Twitter, put them on my Tumblr, Agent Derbyshire, which is the link in the channel. Comment on the video, whatever, any questions, just ask. Because I'm more than willing to have a discussion, or a debate, or tell you your faith is wrong. No, joking. Okay. This is me signing off. Bye, people's.